What's up, guys? Daryl from Smart Shooters, and today I want to talk about a gun that I maybe misjudged a little bit. This gun sucks. I think I gotta clear my name again. I made a YouTube short letting y'all know I was not impressed with it at the gun range, but I gotta clear my name a little bit and talk about maybe some of the good features of the firearm. So let's go. Let's talk about it. Today we are talking about none other than the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. So the Shield Plus is a concealed carry micro 9 with an amazing capacity of 13+1. It also has a flush fitting 10+1 magazine. This Shield Plus is brought to us by Rustic Arms. Rustic Arms is a firearm and accessory site. In addition to being a manufacturer, they have some of the sweetest prices in the game. Their website doesn't go live till Friday, but I heard you can preview it now, see what's on there. Check out www.rusticarms.com. Getting back to the Shield Plus. The Shield Plus is actually a great piece from the aspect of concealed carry. This firearm is extremely concealable. Smith & Wesson did a great job of making something that no matter what your size is, can conceal fairly decent. What do I like about it? Let's talk there. In addition to how concealable it is, I do actually kind of like the way it looks. It looks like a nice gun. It could be because they added that new trigger. That new trigger is actually what I like the most. Now, believe it or not, this is not the same trigger as the one that's in the Smith & Wesson 10mm and in the new 2.09mm. That is a different flat face trigger. But I like this trigger. It definitely upped the ante on styling. So for styling, I definitely would give this gun about a B, maybe B minus, because it still looks a little like an old guy gun, but a B, solid B. Styling is okay. Now, texture is something else I like. The texture of it is nice to hold on to. It's not super aggressive like the 2.0 10mm. That's one of my only complaints about that 10mm is the texture is super aggressive. It even started to rip up the pair of gloves that I had on when I was shooting it. But this texture is nice. It's a nice balance. It's not as rough as the 10mm. Now, capacity is something else that I really enjoy about this. 13+1. Like, how on earth? Look at this mag. How do you get 13 rounds in here? Crazy. And I do love that it actually extends the grip of the gun, because you got guys like me with bare hands and we need that extra to hold on to. Now, to give you guys a comparison, this is my current EDC, my Glock 48 MOS. Look at the size difference. You got a longer barrel, but look, the Glock grip is actually longer. This has 3 less rounds. That is major. So what didn't I like about the Shield Plus? Unfortunately, I don't have the footage of when I shot it. The one I shot wasn't this one. I rented it from my local gun range. And what I didn't like is it sucked at long distance. Once I got out 25 yards or so, I just felt like the gun wasn't as reliable. Now, the thing to consider before you guys start going all crazy is that this is a concealed carry firearm. This is not something you typically would shoot at long distances. This is something that you would use for someone's trying to rob me, someone's trying to attack me, close quarters, I need to get them off of me. This is the gun for that. All right. I think that this gun is great for that reason. Even with the short barrel, it actually surprisingly wasn't that snappy. It was okay. And when I went to the range, I had a new shooter with me who had never shot before. He has a Taurus G2C. That was his first firearm. He was getting his first shots through it. And then he shot this and was like, yo, I can feel the difference. I'm ready to trade in the Taurus and upgrade to this. So I might have been a little too harsh when I said this gun sucks. It doesn't suck. What I really was frustrated with, like I said, is as I went further and further out to distance, I just felt like the accuracy just wasn't there from the gun standpoint. I didn't feel like the gun was capable of maintaining the groupings that I had at a closer distance. Now that could be said about any gun, and true, I could have just started having an off day shooting. I wish I still had the footage because my groupings were so tight when it was close and as I got further out. But again, this gun is not made for that. This gun is really made for close quarter self-defense, and I'm okay with that. I enjoy looking at this. I can't say I enjoy shooting it. It was okay. I just wanted to make it clear that maybe I was too hard on the Smith & Wesson. Maybe I need to give it another chance. But it won't be with this one because, again, I'm just borrowing this for the review from Rustic Arms. So that's it. Quick video just to had a couple people mad at me like, bro, that was my concealed carry. You talking about my concealed carry suck? The gun does not suck, all right? This gun is decent. The only thing that I will say is that I wouldn't carry it because there are better options. There's probably better options than the gun I conceal carry, to be honest. I just like the 48. 48 is sweet. It's like a Glock 19, but it's this thin. I love that. Concealability, though, I would give this a 9 out of 10. Concealability, I definitely would give it a 9 out of 10. Conceals well. When I did carry a shield, nobody ever knew I was carrying, like, not the slightest bulge, not the slightest anything. This, for that reason, was great. So if you're thinking about getting a Shield Plus, it's not a bad firearm, all right? There's no such thing as a bad firearm, really. You got to figure out what works for you, even if a high point works for you. All right, I don't recommend high points or skies, but if that's what works for you, it's all right. It matters what works for you. All right, but if you're considering this, it's a great gun. And to say I'm sorry for such a harsh review, it may or may not have a pretty decent price on the website. So that's it, y'all. If you are a Shield Plus fan, drop the word Shield in the comments, all right? Let me know how many Shield Plus fans I got out there. And if you are like me and you were kind of disappointed in the experience, talk about it. Let people know. Again, I know people are going to give me flack because, accurate. The gun is only as accurate as the shooter. Yeah. But I'm not even going to go back into it. I just want to know your thoughts. What's your thoughts on the Shield Plus? Drop them in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on next video. Peace.